Hello once again, it is I, Lisa Crenshaw, and I'm here to talk to you about Raul Castro and the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. Martin Luther King's famous phrase in his last speech in Tennessee is, "Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord." What we're going to do is we're going to take the second letter, the H, the O, the R, the H, the E, the V, the E, and the N. So we have N, E, V, E, H, R, O, H, N, O, H, R. And we're going to do a process of elimination here. We have the letter N and the letter N here, so we keep an N. The E crosses out this E, so we keep the E. The letter V stands alone. H crosses out this H and this H. The letter R crosses out this R. And the letter O crosses out this O. So we are left with these letters. We take the letter R and we put the letter R right here. That leaves N, E, V, H, O. We take the O, the N, and the E, that spells one. The first letter of the alphabet is A. That leaves the letter V and the letter H. H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. Combined, 8 plus 2 is 10, and then we have the 2. 21 backwards is 12. The 12th letter of the alphabet is L. That leaves the O. O is the symbol for I. And all I means is I. When I refer to myself, I am I, but when you refer to me, I am you. So I and you are the same thing. So the I becomes the letter U. So we have U, L, A, and R. So what we spell here out of what Dr. Martin Luther King said, "Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord," is we spell the word Raul. So when Dr. Martin Luther King says in his famous speech, his last speech, I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. And then he goes on to say, "Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord." What he is saying is, I am happy tonight. I am not worried about anything. I am not fearing any man. Raul. And he is speaking to Raul Castro. So when they say that this speech was Dr. Martin Luther King prophesizing his own death, he was prophesizing his death, and he knew that Raul Castro, Raul, whom James Earl Ray refers to, he knew that that was Raul Castro. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. did, and he knew that Raul Castro was going to assassinate him. Now, James Earl Ray speaks of Raul, and he says that Raul was 5'8" and 150 pounds. This man that he had been in contact with for over a year, who had given him close to somewhere between $10,000. Let's take the number 8. The 8th letter of the alphabet is H. Let's turn the H upside down. It becomes the number 4. So now we got 5'4". We got Raul, and we got 5'4". Let's take 150. The first letter of the alphabet, from the 1, first letter of the alphabet is A. 5, fifth letter of the alphabet is E, but E backwards is 3. Third letter of the alphabet is C. And then we have the O. Now let's take pounds. L is the 12th letter of the alphabet. Combine 1 and the number 2. That gives you the letter R. B, upside down, becomes the letter P. P is the 16th letter of the alphabet. Okay? 16 breaks down to 1 plus 6 equals 7. And then we have S, leftover compounds. So what we have is we have C, we have A, we have S, we have the 7, which is a T, we have R, and we have the O. Okay? So what we have here, people, when James Earl Ray says Raul, 5'8", 150 pounds, that translates to Raul, 5'8", translates into 5'4", and 150 pounds translates into Castro. Okay, let's see that again. 150. The 1 is A. The 5 is E, is 3. The letter of the alphabet is C. O stands by itself, so we have C-A-O. From pounds, the L is the 12th letter of the alphabet. We combine the 1 and the 2. See that there? Gives us the letter R. The B, upside down, becomes P, which is the 16th letter of the alphabet. 1 plus 6 equals 7, so we have that there. And then we have the S left over from pounds. So we have C, C-A, S, T, R-O. So Raul, 5'8", 158 pounds, becomes Raul Castro, 5'4", and that is the Raul that James Earl Ray was talking about. That is the man who assassinated Dr. Martin Luther King, the Cuban president, Raul Castro, who stands every bit of 5'4". And I would like to thank James Earl Ray for giving us that bit of information.